everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to do another card using the Sheltering Tree set that I just think is absolutely adorable. There are so many things that you can do on this. If you go to Pinterest and type in Sheltering Tree Stampin' Up, there's like a zillion ideas. I know I messed with this the last time I was using it. That just bugs me, this little thing that's on there. Oh, it's on the inside of this. I don't even know what it is. Something got in there. Yuck. Okay. That's out now, isn't it? So this is a Sheltering Tree set, and it is just gorgeous. You could use this as a winter tree. This could be snow. This could be an autumn tree. Autumn. I said that funny. An autumn tree. Just whatever. This could be falling snow. It's just, the ideas are plentiful. And so today I am going to do a kind of an autumn tree, and I'm going to use our Delightful Dijon as the base, and I'm going to do it as an open up fold card like this. I kind of do this frequently lately. It's kind of my go-to right now. I don't know why, but I'm partial to that kind of a card. And then I'm also going to use this as, let's see, that is, I'm sorry, this was an 8.5 by 11, and I cut it at 4 1/4, so I just cut it in half at 4 1/4 on the short side so that it opens up, and I will score it at 5 1/2, so it'll be a card that opens like this. And so that's 4 1/4, so I'm going to cut this at 4. No, I don't even want it at 4. I want it smaller than that. I'm going to do a piece that's 3 by 3. 3 by 3. And this piece of cardstock is called, what is this called? I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it. I'm finding it. Soft Suede. Sorry about that. I don't know all of my colors yet. So I cut this at a 3 by 3 square. And then I also need some Whisper White. And this one's going to be cut at a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. And then it's also going to be cut at, let's see, what is this one? This is 4 3/4. Well, I'm going to do 4 1/4. No, I'm not. I'm going to do 4 by 5. How can I do that? Okay, I'm lying. I'll go 5 1/4 by 4. There we go. Now that's going to be the inside of the card for the Delightful Dijon. The UPS man is outside, but he did not stop at my house. Dagnabbit. Oh, and then I also need another piece of Whisper White, and I don't think that this one's going to be big enough. Darn it. I need it to be the same size as this. So I need to get another piece of Whisper White out because I don't have enough scraps. That's my dog, Buttercup. She's telling me that the UPS man drove by. Thank you, Butters. So I'm going to do this. Okay, Butter. 4. She'll bark at a leaf going by. She's a Chihuahua. That's kind of what they do. But I love her anyway. By 5 1/4. So, yeah, these two are the same. That one's going to go on the inside. This is going to go on the outside. That was just an extra. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get started. I am going to put that to the side. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp on this. And I'm going to use my Misty. And you know what? I kind of don't know if I want it to be this long. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I could get by. Nah, I better just use this. But I want it to not be this long, I don't think. Because I think I want some of that Whisper White to show, or some of the yellow to show the Delightful Dijon. So let's see, I'm going to cut off another 1/2 inch on the bottom, or 3/4 of an inch. And then I'll cut off a 1/2 inch on the side. Hopefully I didn't cut off too much. I think that might be all right. I think we'll be okay. All right. Okay, so what did I end up with? Just so you guys know, I ended up with a 3x3 and a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and a 3.5 by 4.5 piece of Whisper white cardstock. And this is what you get when you plan and work at the same time, but it works for me most of the time. And I'm going to put this so that it's down at 4 inches. And usually I stick it in the corner so that I know that that's where it's always at. But because this tree goes around, I want to have enough room on each side. So I'm doing it like that. And the first thing I'm going to stamp is my tree. I didn't go over the colors that we're going to use. I'm sorry. We are going to use Delightful Dijon, Cucumber Crush, Cherry Cobbler, and Close to Cocoa. So those 4 colors are the colors in our card today, and it's going to kind of be fall-y, and I know that it's spring, but I love fall. Actually, pink is my favorite color, but I say after pink is the colors of fall because I just love them so much. So I'm going to put this little tree down. And let's see, how am I going to do this? I think actually what I'm going to do first is stamp on this one. I don't know what I'm doing. I promise you I will figure this out. I'm putting this at 3 1/4. And I'm saying that out loud so I won't forget either. Oh, and I'm going to put it at 3 1/4 at the top for this one. Here we go. Yes, this is what I want. And then I'm going to put the tree like this. So it's at 3 1/4. And I'm using my Close to Cocoa or my brown ink. Soft suede if I had it. I will have to get some. It's on my list of things to buy the next time I place an order. That didn't quite get the middle as good as I want, so I'm just going back in there and trying to get it a little bit more crisp. And that's fine. I'm going to take my handy dandy wet wipe, and wipe that off. And put this back down. Oops, I didn't get that very centered. I need to do it like this too, so there we go. And then I'm going to take my flowers or leaves. I'm not sure which this exactly is, but I'm going to move this down to 3 1/4 down, or 3 3/4 down at the bottom. And I'm going to put these things there for now, but I'm not going to be able to keep them there. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them anywhere. There, maybe like that. Okay, good. All right, and then I'm going to, and I want this to go off the edge on all sides. And I'll tell you why. Or I'll show you why in just a minute, you'll see. Then I'm going to take my Delightful Dijon and I'm going to ink that puppy up. Give it a good inking. Oops. And that is so pretty. And then what I will do is I am going to take my other piece of whatever this is called, and Whisper White, and I'm going to put my Delightful Dijon on the top portion of this. And I want all of it to fit like that. So then I'm going to take my Delightful Dijon and ink it all up, stamp it down. Beautimous. And I'm just cleaning off my stamp with my wet wipe. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to take the smaller leaf structure or stamp, which is this one. Looks like this, and I'm going to do my finger technique where I just take this stamp and put it on my finger, and then I'm going to dip it into the cherry cobbler, and I'm going to stamp off a little bit and stamp on. And I'm just gonna, it's kind of looking like fallish kind of tree colors. Maybe, yeah, you see that? You will. And I don't have to do the middle of this portion. But I do need to make sure I get the edges pretty good. Okay, and then I will wipe this off. And that cherry cobbler sure is juicy. It's a beautiful color though. But it does stain your stamp, but don't worry about that. I know we've talked about that before. They get stained, but that doesn't matter. Oh, and I'm not even done with it because I'm going to also put it on this one. So I'm going to now take my cherry, or my stamp again, dingbat, and do the same thing to this. And I'm just trying to get some pretty colors in here. And I may even use, you know what, I think I'm going to. My Cucumber Crush. Why not? So I'm just cleaning off that stamp pretty good. And then now I will put this back and I will go again, this time with the Cucumber Crush. So not as much with the Cucumber Crush. So it does kind of look like fall. Okay, I think that's good. Then I will wash this off. And put these back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and put some adhesive on the back of it. And we're going to stick this down to the soft suede cardstock. And then we're going to take the soft suede and we're going to put it here. So it kind of looks like the tree is like sticking out over all the edges. Isn't that cute? And there we go. Isn't that adorable? I really like that. And then we can put a saying on the bottom if we want to, or we could even put a little bit of greenery up here if we wanted to. I don't know if we need any, actually. I think I'm going to leave it like it is. Nah. Let's see. You warm my heart. Thankful for you. Thinking of you. And friendship is a sheltering tree. Let's see how this looks when I put it together. See what I need. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to fold this in half. Now, I didn't score this, so it's going to wrinkle a little bit, which is my own silly fault. I should score it. But then if I use my bone folder, it turns out okay. And then I'm going to put this here, so it'll be like that. And I'm thinking I'm going to use a piece of lace ribbon around here. And let me just grab that. Well, where's my delightful Dijon lace ribbon? I must have been using it. Stand by. I see it. I seriously have lost my delightful Dijon ribbon. Well, that's a bummer. We will use the Cucumber Crush. That's what I wanted to start, isn't it? That's right. I will need to find my delightful Dijon. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, so we're going to put this down like that. And I think I'll just wrap it around. So I'm going to use just regular old tape. Just 2 pieces of Scotch tape. Bring this around. And just tape it to the back. Like so. And then I will take this and I will try to stick that down. My ATG tape didn't want to stick to the lace, and the lace is trying to come up from the tape. And I want it to stay back there. So there we go. Now I'm just going to stick this to the front of my card, like so. And then I will put some ATG on the back of this. And I'm going to stick this on the inside of the card. Just center it. And there we go. That's the second card, and I don't think I'm going to put anything on it. Like, I don't think I'm going to put a sentiment. I think I'll just wait and see what it feels like when I want to send the card. So I know that my previous video was this one. So I have a Thinking of You, and then I have this one. And this one's kind of a springy kind of card, and this one's kind of a fall kind of card. And let's see what else we can come up with. I think I'll do another one just because it's so much fun to use this stamp set. So I will see you in a little bit. Thank you, guys.